Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw for Insider Travel Report, and I'm here at the Skift Global Forum in New York, and we're meeting wonderful people and all executives in travel. And this woman is Hannah DeMeo of Women Leading Travel, which is actually part of Skift now. And we're going to talk to Hannah about this wonderful organization and what it does, and you might want to be part of it. So please listen in, and you'll find out about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Hannah, first of all, it's great to meet you here at Skift. I saw you up on stage and I said, I think this is a significant organization. Tell us about Women Leading Travel.
So we started in 2020. Women Leading Travel is a membership-based association for executive-level women in the travel and hospitality industry. We think hotel, lodging, air, rail, cruise. We like to bring every sector together and all the different titles together as well. So we host in-person events, national summit, roundtables, and then we also do a lot of training on the back end, workshops, peer groups, members-only forum, job boards, and so much more.
No, it's great, and there are organizations out there, but this sounds like a really great one. You started in a bad year in 2020, but...
Oh my goodness, we started and we had New York City as our first event in May. We had to cancel that immediately and immediately pivot. We also came out of nowhere. Our sister brand was Women in Retail, so we didn't know how the travel and hospitality industry would take to us, but they open arms were ready, and we went completely virtual, and everyone was all in. We were having virtual peer groups every single week, talking about all these things that they were never used to, that they had never had to deal with. Even leading through crisis was one of the main topics. So
we've had a few crises over time. The last few years, we've had a few crises.
Yeah. So we were able to grow really quickly, and then they were the ones that told me when they were ready to be back in person, and we jumped right on that.
So now, do you have an annual conference or a series of events that you hold?
Yeah, so this fall we'll be hosting roundtables in New York City, Chicago, and Miami. But we are all over the country for those. Those are half-day events. And then we host a national summit every summer in June. And this year we'll be in New Orleans, June 8th to the 10th.
Well, I go for, anyway, but apparently it's only women, right?
Yes, it's director level and above, women only.
Oh my God, I don't think I qualify in any of those levels, but that's okay. I'll go out of media. We're coming as media.
Okay,
right?
maybe.
Yeah, New Orleans is a wonderful city, so I do that. My daughter went to college there, so I
amazing. I love that.
Now, so how do you qualify, or you just can join if you are, and you said a director and above?
Director level and above in the travel and hospitality sector. So again, hotel, lodging, air, rail, cruise, DMO, CBB, car rental, anything within that world. And then those that are also looking to, basically supplier side of things.
Would you take travel agency owners of a high level?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I mean they're their own CEOs almost.
Sure.
And that's same with general managers at hotels. They're basically the CEO of a hotel. So yes, they are all welcome.
Now you are part of Skift now. How did that happen?
Oh my goodness, I called Carolyn in December, the president of Skift, and we were talking about partnerships. And instead of partnerships, she said, partnerships don't really work that well. I said, what if you bought us? We are so excited to go international, and we've always wanted to. And the company that we were currently at was just not able to do that.
Got it.
So we are just really excited to take it international. I joke around and I say that I was excited to go to Toronto, just a little further up north, but they're taking us to India, Asia, Abu Dhabi.
Skift has gone international a few years ago, and so they are now all across the globe. Very impressive growth in the organization. I've known Skift since I don't want to tell you when it started, and now you can be part of them and actually expand your own group, right?
Yeah, we're really excited, and the support and love from the industry and from the Skift team alone has been unbelievable.
Now, roughly how many members do you have in the organization?
Over 600.
Wow, that's impressive. Yeah, and so now how did you get involved in it?
I started with the president and founder of Women in Retail, and Women in Retail grew and expanded, and she tapped me. We always stayed in contact. I worked for her for a little, and then we just stayed in contact, and she said she wanted to continue and take this blueprint of women in retail and bring it to other industries. I said travel and hospitality. She said, okay, do some research, and there's some space for growth in leadership in travel and hospitality.
Well, it's amazing because we're still talking about this topic. In the 90s, I was working for Travel Agent magazine, and I told you this, we started a special issue called 100 Most Powerful Women in Travel, because everyone complained I just had men on the cover of Travel Agent magazine, and back then it was crucial to grow that part of the business, and here we are 25, 30 years later, and we're still talking about this, right?
Yeah, and I mean, in travel and hospitality, about 80% of the managerial roles are filled with women, which is great, but then as soon as you get from VP, SVP to C-suite, we're down to 7%, so there's a lot of work to be done.
Well, in our case, most of our subscribers are travel advisors and travel agencies, and a large percentage, an overwhelming percentage, are women, and as you said, they are at CEO level. They're running agencies. I know some of my friends are women who run billion-dollar travel agencies, so that's important, right?
Yep, very important, yeah.
And they're great role models, too.
Yes, yeah, and that's the thing, a lot of women, we were just having an executive dinner, and a woman never thought she wanted to be in the C-suite until she saw someone else doing it, and then she said, okay, I could do that too.
Well, that's great. So I want to congratulate you on this great organization. It's going to be fantastic. And where can women go who think they qualify to be part of it and want to learn more about it? Where can they go?
They can go to womenleadingtravelandhospitality.com. We haven't updated the link yet to Women Leading Just Travel yet, so it's womenleadingtravelandhospitality.com.
Well, Hannah, great to take some time with you here. I saw you on stage. I said, well, this is a group that really we have to get behind, and our readers, most of whom are women, really need to know about.
Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you so much.
I'm James Shillinglaw here at the Skift Global Forum, and this is Insider Travel Report.